In 1692, fear turned neighbors into enemies. Children accused adults. Friends testified against friends. And in a small Puritan town called Salem, 19 innocent people were executed. But there were no witches, only fear. Salem Village was a strict and deeply religious community in colonial Massachusetts. Life was harsh. Winters were brutal. Disease was common. The Puritans believed the devil was real and that he walked among them. Every misfortune had a cause. Every illness had a reason. And sometimes, that reason was blamed on witchcraft. It began with two young girls, Betty Paris and Abigail Williams. They started behaving strangely, screaming, convulsing, claiming invisible forces were attacking them. Doctors could not explain it, so they gave the only explanation the town would accept: witchcraft. Under pressure, the girls named names. 3 women were accused. One was a slave, one was homeless, one had a reputation for arguing with neighbors. They were easy targets, and once the accusations began, they did not stop. Panic spread through Salem like wildfire. If someone disliked you, they could accuse you. If you defended yourself, it could be seen as proof of guilt. The court accepted something called spectral evidence, testimony that a spirit or ghost had harmed someone. There was no physical proof, no real evidence, only fear. People confessed to save their lives. Others refused. Those who refused were hanged. By the end of the trials, more than 200 people had been accused. 19 were executed by hanging. 1 man was crushed to death under heavy stones for refusing to plead. The town was unraveling. Families were destroyed. Trust vanished. Eventually, even the governor's own wife was accused. That's when doubt began to rise. The trials were halted, the court was dissolved, and slowly, the hysteria faded. Years later, the colony admitted the trials were a mistake. Compensation was paid to some families, but for those who died, justice came too late. Salem was never about witches. It was about fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the different. Fear used as a weapon. And history has shown us something important. When fear takes control, truth becomes the first victim. Follow Veil of History for more stories from the past.